So let us continue now. After reviewing the abstract quickly, let us have a look at the introduction. Again, the introduction is elaborating why we need the supervisory control theory, because the cyber physical systems are growing and so on. Okay, fine. Now, this is the second paragraph. He is speaking about supervisors. This is very important statement right now. Supervisors in industrial systems are often implemented on programmable logic controllers. What does it mean? It means that the supervisors that we are trying to develop or design using the discrete event systems, okay, are implemented or are executed in reality using PLCs, the programmable logic controllers. I'm assuming that the viewer of this video is having some background regarding PLCs. Okay? However, he is also giving a very brief introduction to PLC, that it is something that is connected to sensors and actuators. Sensors and actuators. Okay? And based on the sensor readings, the supervisor logic or the logic of the PLC determines the needed signals for the actuators. Fine? So I hope this is clear enough. And he is explaining how that this is a well-known theme in the research. And okay, I believe this is clear enough. Fine. So, and he is explaining here, is saying that in some paper, a method is described that allows to convert a synthesized means a designed supervisor into a PLC program, and there are many tools. This is not the issue here. Okay, the issue is related as follows. The systems that operate in close proximity to humans are required to adhere to safety standards. Okay, these safety standards maybe have been issued by a governmental body or by an engineering society. However, it is necessary to adhere to these safety standards. And for instance, the European Commission has issued something related for machinery. Is called IEC 61508 standards. So the standards is there. The engineers who are working with the PLC has to adhere to this safety standard. Fine. Okay. What does the standard request? The safety functions of the control system used to be hardwired. Okay. The PLC manufacturers support this safety requirement by offering one so-called safety PLCs. So it seems that there is a specific type of PLCs that have been developed to comply with this safety standard that is called the safety PLC. Okay, fine. Okay, so how does the safety PLC differ from the regular PLC? The safety PLC has an additional dedicated input and output for safety certified sensors and actuators, and they have a separate safety program. Okay, we will see later in the explanation that the safety PLC have an additional layer in addition to the regular PLC. But he is trying to explain that the supervisor and the inputs and outputs are split into regular part and safety part. Okay, so what's the issue now? The safety part again contains the safety critical control functions. Those safety critical control functions based on the standard are somehow identified based on the European Commission standard IEC 61508. Okay. So the tools that have been mentioned in this paragraph, okay, do not support distributed implementation of a single supervisor on the regular program and the safety program of the safety PLC. Okay, this is the problem now. The current theory does not directly clarify or explain how to distribute our supervisor into a layer for the safety and a layer for the regular. Okay, so a solution is to separately develop a regular supervisor and a safety supervisor. Okay, this can be difficult as the behavior of the system depends on the joint control. It means that, for instance, we can define a supervisor for the regular part and a supervisor for the safety part, and then let them work together. However, this is not the best idea because the system may depend on the joint control of both supervisors. It's like getting two players to play together and you are not sure whether they will play together cooperatively or not. So the idea here is that we split a single supervisor and then split it into two parts. This is the option that will be investigated in this paper. Okay. He is just reviewing what have been done. Okay, it's يعني based on what he has reviewed, that no work have been previously performed on designing and splitting a supervisor on a safety PLC. So this is the contribution, okay, is how to split a supervisor to address safety PLCs with two layers, for safety layer and the regular layer. This is the main contribution. So this is how the paper is constructed. In section 2, he will review the regular PLC and the safety PLC. And then in section 3, he will review the discrete event modeling. And in section 4, he will describe how to split the sensitized supervisor. And in section 5, he will illustrate using an example. And in section 6, he will discuss and validate. And in section 7, he will conclude the paper.